Now we'll look at our lab setup. This course would be primarily be a practical driven course, so you have to do all the practicals that I show you in the following videos to understand the concepts better. To create a lab in an ideal world, you would need to spend a lot of money in buying physical servers, sheet storage, and all of this stuff. But for this lab, we don't need to spend so much money on anything. We can simply set up a virtual lab in VMware Workstation. We will see how to do that in the future videos. But to start off, you don't need a specialized hardware kind of a thing to do all the labs in the following videos. So the prerequisites to set up a lab and to understand the course are we need a physical machine. It could be a laptop or a desktop, and we would need at least 4 GB of RAM in our desktops, preferably 8 GB. 8 GB would be better, but even 4 GB will do the job. Then we would need a dual core processor that supports virtualization. If you go into any of your computer's BIOS, you would see there virtualization support in the motherboard features. You have to enable that. Most of the motherboards will have virtualization support, so we don't need to worry about the support for virtualization thing. Then we would need a DVD of Windows 2008 server. Basically, we are going to install some servers, some virtual machines out of 2008, so we would need Windows 2008 server DVD. Then we would also need VMware Workstation. So we are going to install VMware Workstation on your desktop, and then we are going to create virtual machines based out of Windows 2008 and ESXi servers. And please follow me click by click so that you'll be able to understand the concepts better. So basically what we are going to do in this lab is we are going to set up 2 ESXi host servers. So we are going to create multiple virtual machines, and 2 of them would be running on ESXi hosts, and in those ESXi hosts we are going to create again virtual machines. Other than 2 ESXi hosts, we are going to create a Windows domain and a Windows domain controller. Then we would also create another Windows 2008 computer, and then we would install vCenter server in that Windows 2008 virtual machine to manage the ESXi hosts that were already created. Then we will also create a software based storage that is using FreeNAS. So basically we are going to create a lab setup, something very similar to this. We are going to have 2 ESXi VMs, then we would have a vCenter server to manage these 2 ESXi servers. Then we would have a domain controller for authentication of users logging into the vCenter server. Then we would also have a shared storage so that we will be able to demonstrate the features like storage vMotion and DRS and other features. So this will be our lab setup. So in the next videos we'll look at installation of VMware Workstation, and from there we will create virtual machines and install our lab. Thank you.